Hi, we're Laura and Dan. We've bought a beautiful rustic Portuguese barn and have literally zero knowledge of building and farming, but plan on converting it into a beautiful off-grid homestead. Follow us on our journey. This way of life for us is a continuous and evolving journey. We spend as much time as we can every day turning this land into a working homestead. Jobs always take longer than expected. Things are always going wrong, mistakes happen, but valuable lessons and new knowledge is always learned. To move into a way of life that is off-grid is more about a shedding of the old self and paradigms. In our past way of living, we got so used to home comforts and ease of use. When we decided to embark on this way of life 6 months ago, our first months on the land were some of the hottest we had experienced in our lives. One of the priorities on the land was to add better infrastructure in terms of water points for planting and drinking, so that we don't have to experience what we did last summer. Hola, bom dia. We've got an exciting day planned. We've been planning out this job for quite some time. What we're going to do is we're going to build a water system from the well. So we're going to have 3 points, so it's going to come off next to the well, have a little tap there. At the mid-terrace of the land, we're going to have another tap here, and then on the top of the land next to the barn, we're also going to have another tap, so we'll have a lot of water points on the land. So it's going to be a very basic system, and we're just going to put it in, and then in the future, when we need water to the barn for our cooking and stuff, we're going to improve on it in the future, hopefully. But yeah, looking forward to it. With the first water point now all set up in place, it was time to do the second. Doing the water points required a lot of setting up of the different parts. As we're setting up the water systems on our property, I would just like to take a moment to thank this week's sponsor, Waterdrop. As we're getting water from the well, it's really important for us that the water's filtered and clean, and with the Waterdrop reverse osmosis filter, we know that our water is completely safe to drink. And with the water drop reverse osmosis filter, it filters out known contaminants in the water source. Whether you're on grid or off grid, it's really important to make sure your water is clean, and it filters out chlorine, fluoride and heavy metals and other contaminants found in the water supply. So it's a really good product to have in your home.
And what I really like about the water drop reverse osmosis filtration system is that it's super easy to set up. It comes with a very basic instruction manual that tells you exactly how to do it in very simple steps. It was super easy, and I fully believe that any novice will be able to set it up if you've never had any experience with it before. And with the easy instructions and the super compact style that it comes in, it's suitable for a camper van, which we've installed it in, and in the future we're going to be putting it in the outdoor kitchen. It's suitable for a house, we're going to be putting it in the barn, so it's suitable for all different places.
What I love about the water drop filtration system is that it comes with this really stylish stainless steel tap. It also has a really fast rate of flow, so you don't have to wait for the water to be filtered for ages. It just comes straight out and it's filtered and it tastes amazing. Having safe, clean drinking water is something that's vitally important, and for us, using the water drop filtration system gives us the confidence knowing that our water is clean and safe to drink. So for our subscribers, Water Drop's offering an exclusive discount. If you check the link in the description, you can grab a massive bargain on the G2P600 and you can have clean, fresh drinking water for yourself.
So the second water point is now in place. It looks a little bit messy at the moment with the tie backs, but I'll come back and I'll tidy that up. Just wanted to make sure that it was all the right height. It would fit the right pipe and fit in the right place for the pipe. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to go and get the tubing and meet the first water point with the second water point and have ourselves our first connection.
With the connection points now in place, it was time to unravel the tubing and connect the water points. One of the big motivations for us moving off grid was to become as self-sufficient as we possibly can. Having our own well and utilising that is key to us moving in the right direction. Homesteading is about continually building, refining, getting more efficient and more self-sufficient. It's the journey that makes it so fun, and enjoying the building process as you build your homestead is key.
Any more? Good?
It's looking good, just need to give it a cut and then this one's done.
Slicey time. Don't know what it is, but it's so satisfying doing that, isn't it, Laura? Cutting the pipe.
With us completely starting the water setup from scratch, we needed to concrete in a new water post point and figure out the best places on the land to do so. Building a homestead from scratch requires a lot of planning. If you try to do everything at once, chickens, animals, growing food, building infrastructure, you're going to be overwhelmed. The key is to take it slow, start with the basics and work up from there. It truly becomes a full-time job and one that requires a whole new mindset, or maybe, ironically, a return to a very old mindset.
So while we're waiting for the top post that we've just done to set the concrete, we're going to start slowly working our way up with this tubing from this point that we've just done, and we're going to start zig and zagging all the way up the land. You ready to unravel this baby?
Yeah, I hope it doesn't get tangled again, because that'd be a nightmare, but it should be alright.
You know the stretches that go down the stairs?
Slinky.
Slinky, slinky. It's like a slinky where it's like dunk, 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 dunk.
Yeah, it is.
Massive slinky.
At least if we don't have any stairs to pull it down, we'll do it.
Like adult.
Only you can make a game out of that.
Gonna go crawling through?
Nah.
So while Laura's uncoiling the gigantic snake down the bottom, I'm dragging it up the top to the water point. We're getting there. Slowly, slowly wins the race. So it's right to the end at my side, so I'm just going to go and see if it still hasn't pulled too much at Laura's end. It'll be a bonus if this goes all the way from one end to the other, because the land's quite far distance, so hopefully our calculations have been correct. How's it looking at your side, Laura?
Good, it reaches. Just got a few loop-de-loops that we need to stretch out.
Loop-de-loops.
Yeah. And I was trying to talk to you when you were pulling it. I was like, Daniel, can you hear me?
I'll go back up the top and we'll do that again. See if I can hear
see
you.
if you can hear us through the other end. It's like that game you had when you were a kid. You know, when at the parks.
Yeah, when you could hear all the way through, like
yeah.
the tube.
Let's try it.
Should we have a try and see if we can do?
Yeah. Incoming, Daniel, can you hear me? Daniel.
I can't believe it actually works. It actually works. What was that, Laura? I love you too. Laura, I can't say that on the camera. I can't talk about that. Come on, that's not right.
Booyaka, booyaka. All the ladies shout booyaka, booyaka. Who let the dogs out?
Who?
Hello, my name is Borat. I'm from Kazakhstan. Hello, my name is Borat. Entry, please. Tune, black and white army.
Red, white on me! Red, white on me!
2 hours later.
Did you have fun there?
Yeah, I can't believe our sound waves travelled 100 metres through this pipe. It was muffled, but I could definitely make out what you were saying.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's class.
I can't believe we just spent the last hour playing with that.
I know. I think we're big kids, really, aren't we? We're not cut out for this adult life. Everything's a game. Got the connection in. It was a little bit of a nightmare to get it in properly, but finally got it. And now we're going to go up to the top of the post that we've just concreted and do the same over there. So we've concreted the post in, we've also concreted the pipe on the top. We did try find a pipe that just went up and then have the taptic coming out from here, but it was just really difficult to find, and we spent hours and hours searching for parts in the shop. So what we've done is we've just improvised and did things our own way, which we normally do anyway. So we'll concrete this around and then we're going to just fit the pipe onto it now.
So we've got the pump all set up ready to rock. All we need to do is just put it in and lower it into the well, and fingers crossed, hopefully the waterways work and there's no leakages.
I hope this works.
We'll find out. This rope's not going to be long enough. Just long enough, like.
Is it hitting the bottom
Clever
now?
little hook on there as well.
That's cool.
See that?
Is it hitting the bottom?
Yeah, it's at the bottom now.
Class.
Deep out, like, isn't it? That's so deep. It's obviously because of all the build-up and all the rain in the winter, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'd rather see a full well than an empty
Oh,
one.
we'd rather see a deep well.
Yeah.
We always want to see a deep well.
Pumps in. All we've got left to do now is just turn the generator on and see if it works.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Well, that didn't go as planned. I think it's just because we haven't pushed the pipe in far enough into the connection, so we're going to redo that and then try again and see if it works.
No job goes as planned, does it, Laura?
No, it doesn't.
The good thing is though that the sun's come out now, so we can pause, reflect, and then come back and try and solve the problem.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
After we've zenned ourselves out, because we're a little bit stressed. We've went up to every single connection and tightened it up. I think you have to really force it in, and we didn't do that the first time. So now we're just going to test it and see if it leaks or not. So fingers crossed it doesn't, because we're out of ideas after this. We've got water! Our summers have just got so much easier here. Yes!
So I'm so glad the first one is okay. Now we just need to check the second point. Hopefully there's no more leaks. And then the third point. I think we've got this one, do you?
Yeah, I think so. We tightened them up pretty
I'm
tight.
excited to see. Second one, Laura.
You
Are we going to
ready?
do it?
I'm nervous.
I am too as well.
Let's go. Yes!
Good?
Wow.
Yes!
Look at the flow on
Good
that.
flow as well, isn't it?
Yeah, class.
Third one, this is going to be a big success.
I can't see any leaks.
Can't see any leaks yet.
Moment of truth.
Last one, come on. Oh yes!
There we go. That was quite warm as well. Well, hey.
Nice, no leaks.
Woo, woo.
No
See
leaks.
that? Ooh, ooh.
Definitely no leaks.
Can't see any leaks.
Great
Hey.
success.
Water at the top of the land, eh?
All the ladies say booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. All the ladies say booyaka, booyaka, booyaka.
Super chuffed that we've got that sorted now.
Massive win.
Yeah. My mind's already thinking about where to put little irrigation channels, where we're going to put future water points. So yeah, very exciting stuff.
Yeah.
And a massive win. It's just to have running water on the land is going to make our summer so much better than it was
Yeah.
last summer. So
Such
huge win.
a big win for us that. It was so funny before because we were as we were celebrating and shouting and we're shouting booyaka, booyaka. We're thinking we didn't realise that the farmer was just over there. the farmer that's further along. And he's thinking probably, who the hell are these two idiots?
Yeah.
They've never seen water before in their lives.
they've wired up a simple water system and they're going crazy.
Well, the thing is, you've got to celebrate all the wins, haven't you?
And it's a big thing for us having running water. So yeah, very happy today.
Yeah, chuffed, well chuffed. Yes!
Whoop 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 whoop.
So with the waterways now in place, all there is to do now is to get the Viking warrior axe out and dig some channels so that we can bury the piping underneath the ground.
just where it was needed. Gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice. Dead.
I thought I had enough of digging channels on the land this winter, but unfortunately we're gonna have to dig a channel. It's quite a long one. We've got a long way to go, all the way to the top of the barn to hide this tubing. We'll get there. So I got there eventually. Took quite a bit of time, more time than I thought, to dig all the way from the bottom of the land all the way up to here. Some tough work, but we're there now. So all I need to do now is the final stretch is to basically just get this tubing and make sure that's buried enough underneath the ground.
I thought I was what I've been told. I thought I was. Been a long time, baby. At an all-time low. Stick with me, maybe.
So as you can probably tell in this week's video, we've been very chuffed with the water setup. It's such a good feature to add to the land, and not only just a good feature, but it's going to be a good addition to future projects that we've got up and coming later on down the line.
It's going to be great to have running water in the summer, because last summer we were really suffering, so this summer it's
As
going
many
to be...
baths as we want.
Yeah, maybe. Water fights, although we won't want to waste the water.
Bathtub is coming soon.
Maybe not yet, but
I think we're a long way off that.
It's such a big win to have the water on the land, and we're just so chuffed with it.
Yeah, definitely, and I think it's going to be such a good addition. And at the moment on the land, we've got so many big projects that we're currently working on. We can't wait to share them with you all. We've got so many different things all in place that we're kind of slowly working on, so we cannot wait to share them with you all.
Yeah, so lots of progress on the land and lots more to come, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.